Bom, galera, vamos lá, vamos começar mais um jogo. Vamos lá. Minha prima continua.
The large intestine. The colon is responsible for the final stages of the digestion. Let's get scrubbed and take care of this. Our patient is lying on her left side, knees drawn up to her stomach. She's wearing a gown, and we have a sheet draped over her. Let's set her up with an IV drip of the sedative.
Passar um paninho aqui. Passar um paninho na tia. O que é esse branco? Passa o paninho, agora a gente vai anestesiar, eu acho, né? Aqui na veia. Nossa! Nossa! Caraca!
Great. Now we'll wait a few minutes for the sedative to take effect. Our patient is sedated and ready. She stated that she's cleansed her colon, and I've already used a lubricated, gloved finger to check for blockage. Be sure to tell the patient that she should breathe slowly through her mouth to relax her stomach muscles if she feels cramping. We'll insert the endoscope into the anus and slowly move it into the colon. The endoscope contains a small camera and light, and a pair of forceps so we can remove any polyps we find. First, let's lubricate the scope for easy insertion and passage through the colon. Carefully insert the scope into the patient's anus and slowly move it into the colon.
Não acredito. Não acredito. Sério isso?
The camera's output on the monitor. We're into the rectum now. Nothing so far. Let's move on into the sigmoid colon. Slow and steady. You're doing a great job. Descending colon's next. Now's a good time to remind our patient to breathe slowly through her mouth as we do the exam.
Vamos ver o que a gente vai encontrar nesse túnel aí doido aí.
All right, let's move it.
Back in the transverse colon now. Everything's looking fine. Gosh. Now's also a good time to remind our patient to breathe through her mouth slowly. Moving now into the ascending colon. And there's another one. Let's take it out the same way we did the other. Back in the ascending colon now, and we move into the cecal. And all looks good. Let's take out the scope and get our patient into a recovery room.
Our patient is now in recovery, and she'll probably be there 1 to 2 hours. She might feel bloated or need to pass gas. And since we removed 2 polyps, she'll probably have a small amount of blood in her stool. We'll also do a biopsy on the polyps. She should call her doctor immediately if she has heavy rectal bleeding, lower abdominal pain, develops a fever, feels dizzy, vomits, or experiences swelling in her abdomen. Well, good news. The biopsy showed our patient's polyps were benign. Since she's in her 50s and there were polyps found, she should have a colonoscopy every year. You did a great job today. While you're here, try your hand at one of our other surgeries here at surgerysquad.com.
Quando escolher o jogo aqui, nós voltamos. Fui.